Hey there everybody, Grant here, and I wanted to take an opportunity. I'm going to be putting out some of these periodically impromptu videos, if you will. For those of you who don't know, a big part of what it is that I like to do is to help people change their financial situation, to really build wealth and to make some serious money. And there's so many different aspects of money to go into. So I'm going to be periodically putting out some of these videos, giving some tips, some ideas, some concepts, things I wish I would have known going into this. For me personally, I didn't have an extensive background or anything like that in money. I didn't have a lot of schooling. I didn't go to college. I almost didn't graduate high school. I was that guy. Working overnight at a job I hated because I thought no one would ever pay me more than 12 bucks an hour. And now I have multiple businesses. I'm an international life coach and business consultant. Money's obviously a big part of what it is I focus with a number of my different clients on. But I also have a ton of different passive income streams so that I'm making money while I'm sleeping. I've got courses I've created, products I've put out, affiliate programs that I'm involved with. I do options trading. I'm involved in real estate. I have a stake in a couple of different brick and mortar businesses and whatnot as well. So I've really built up a solid network of passive income. And I'm still learning and growing and evolving myself. But I wanted to share some of this knowledge with you. So keep an eye out for these videos as they come out. I'm going to be posting a variety of these, as well as some of the products and services that I've seen out there that I think are great for people looking to change their financial situation. And in these videos, we're going to be going over, sometimes it's going to be the mindset of money, sometimes it's going to be the physical components, it's the nuts and bolts, and sometimes it's having more of a paradigm shift. So we're going to cover a lot of different stuff in these sort of impromptu videos that I'm going to be putting out. But first and foremost, what I want to talk about, two quick brief topics in this video in particular, is first and foremost understanding that if you really want to build wealth, and I'm an advocate of everyone who has the ability to build wealth has a responsibility to build wealth, but that does require a change in mindset. You actually have to think about money differently in order to build wealth. That's something I didn't know out of the gate. I just thought, I'll make more money, just make more money, make more money, which at face value seems like a great idea. It's all you have to do. But there's so much more than just make more money. And even when you do make money, you have to know how to allocate that, how to spend it, how to do all kinds of stuff. Because I don't ever tell people, spend less money. No. I tell people spend all your money. Just spend it differently. So understanding that mindset with money is going to be a huge component. And the other part of this that kind of works with that mindset is understanding that if you are wanting to make more money, you're in sales. I don't care what job you're in, what business you're in, any part of your life you are in sales. It's one of the best and most noble professions out there because it makes the world go round. If you're going on a first date, you're selling yourself to the other person. If you're going on a job interview, you're trying to sell your skills. If you have a product or a service, or if someone is paying you to get results, you are in sales. So know that sales are an absolutely fundamental component that we're going to touch on as well as we go through this. And that being said, if you're wanting to create a side hustle, if you're trying to figure out how to make additional income, it's not going to come from one source. I have multiple passive income sources because sometimes some are better than others, and I want to make sure that I constantly have that stream of money. So let's talk about this though. You want to make more money, you have to sell more. At the end of the day, in some way, shape, or form, even if it's an affiliate program or anything like that, you have to sell more. And if you want to increase the financial situation that you're in, if you want to make or have more money, there's only 3 ways. That's it. 3 ways to do that if you really boil it down to its nuts and bolts. And knowing it all starts with basically the customer. Someone's got to purchase something. There's a famous quote by Mary Kay Ash, who built an incredible woman who built a multi-billion-dollar company, that said nothing happens until somebody sells something. So your customers are key, because if they don't buy, you don't get money. So what are those 3 things that you can do that revolve around your customers? The only ways to make money. 1, you can either increase the number of customers that you have. Plain and simple. You have more people buying your product, buying your service, giving you money, then you're going to make more money. Now, a lot of people have a tendency to focus on this and only this because it seems to be the most go-to thing, and there's a time and a place for it, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you can get a 2 or 3% increase there, where if you focus on one of the other areas, you can get a 20 or 30% increase with the same amount of effort. So know that, yes, increasing the number of people you can market to, increase the number of people buying, increase the amount of customers you have is step number 1, or option 1. Option number 2, you can increase the average dollar amount that a customer spends. Sounds pretty plain and simple, but that can be anything from add-on sales. You go to buy a car and you decide you want heated seats, you want the sunroof, you want the new sound system, you want to upgrade your phone, whatever the case may be. I want the bigger one, the better one. Getting people to spend more money. And affiliates programs this is utilized through funnels. Sometimes it's going to be utilized through, again, upsells, products, services, and in virtually any situation. You know, when I work with clients, I have different opportunities where people can get more of my time if they spend more money, the average dollar amount which they spend. So the third one is going to be increase the number of times a customer shops with you. Pretty plain and simple there, is that if someone does something and they shop with you, let's say once a year, if you can find a way to get them to shop twice a year, again, you're going to make more money. Now, I know that those sound overly simplistic, but those are three absolutely crucial things. If you want to make more money in any situation, whether you've got an existing business or you want to start a side hustle, you need to say, okay, where's my best opportunity? Can I increase my customers? Can I increase the average dollar amount a customer spends with me? Can I increase the frequency in which customers actually spend money? And as I review and suggest a lot of different products and what have you, I gotta say that I wish somebody would have told me this early on, is that it's not necessarily about the videos you make or how you promote things or your product or your service. Don't get me wrong, that plays a part. But much more valuable than that is your list. And I have recommended, I've offered bonuses with some of the things that I've done in the past, specifically towards list building. I've promoted products that are geared towards creating new ways to market, email marketing, increasing opt-in percentages, things like that, because I do believe that in any business you are in whatsoever, your gold mine is not your product or service per se, it's your list. It's who you can actually reach out to. Email marketing is something that's incredibly inexpensive to do. You just have to take the time to build the list. So with that, with proper email marketing, you can actually do all that. You need to be doing things to get subscribers, get people to join your email list, whatever the case may be. Because then you're increasing the number of customers. So if you got something, a product or service you want to sell, something you want to promote, boom, you can send it out to a whole bunch of different people. If you want to increase the frequency, there are scripts and ways to do that to get people to shop more often with you. If you want to increase the average dollar amount spent, you can explain the upsell opportunities and whatnot. But none of that is doable if you don't have a list. So in any side hustle you're involved in, be focusing on how can I increase my network? How can I increase the people that I can touch? How can I increase the people I can reach out to? I've talked to people and they say, well, I post on Facebook and there's millions and millions and millions of people on Facebook. Yeah, but if they're not actively looking at your posts regularly, then it doesn't do you any good. Or I'm posting on YouTube. There's billions of people who watch YouTube. Yeah, but there's lots of people on YouTube vying for other people's attention. Now, don't get me wrong, those are sources, but if you don't have specific contact information, direct contact information where you can reach out to that individual and touch them individually, then that's not part of your list. So find ways to build your list. I don't care what business you're in. I made $2,000 in about 30 minutes because of my real estate lists a little while back. Someone sent me some real estate stuff. I sent it out to my list of people, a few phone calls and what have you, and I made $2,000 just like that. I didn't have the product. I didn't spend the money. I didn't spend a nickel. I just used my list. I have, with services that I've created, with clients that I've had literally all over the world, is that I can reach out to these people, and I can, maybe there's something I can promote that I know will be good for my client, I can activate my list. If I've in my brick and mortar businesses, my contact information, my ways to reach out to people. So if you're looking to start a side hustle, if you're looking to increase your business, the first place you need to look at is what kind of list am I generating and what am I doing to improve upon that list, because that is your gold mine. That is the single most valuable thing that you can do to increase your business. So that's the first thing I want to throw out there. Be looking for ways to increase your list. As we come up with some of these different videos, like I said, there's going to be a lot that we talk about, but that's where I want to start, because that's one of the most important things I wish somebody would have told me out of the gate. It's not about what you promote. It's not about how you promote it. It's about your list. Any successful entrepreneur is going to tell you that. And as a serial entrepreneur, it's the one piece of advice that has made the biggest difference for me. So that's my quick little 10-minute spiel on what one step that you can take to change your money mindset. Now, if you are looking to change your financial situation, create passive income, really create wealth, and we're going to talk about what that is later on, make sure you click subscribe, click the little bell note so you get notifications. So as I come out with these little impromptu videos, you're getting this information. I mean, I've got clients who literally spend thousands of dollars to talk with me, and I'm just giving this to you. So click the little subscribe button, click the little bell. Also, as I see different products, different things and whatnot that I believe have value that I can utilize myself, you can get notifications so you can see if it's something that you want to do, because there are so many different ways to make money out there. Making money is easy. Anybody can do that, and I have proven that over and over and over again. I'm going to help you to understand money and figure out how to make that money faster, what to do with that money once you have it, and how to actually build wealth. So I appreciate you for being the kind of person who's interested in making a change and actually doing something about it. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video.